I'm here with Francisco from Adelphi Masterfill. Francisco, tell me, what is it that your company does?
We do mostly filling and capping machines, but also we work with partners to get complete filling lines and just help our customers in any way we can.
Fantastic. Now, you've got a very busy stand with machinery here today, and you've got something that you're showcasing here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so this is the F600. It's our new baby, really.
What does it do?
This machine basically is an entry-level machine. So it starts off as a semi-automatic machine, but then the customer can upgrade and automate it at any point in time. So really what we've done here is we've identified that not all customers have the budget to invest initially. And what they end up doing is they end up disposing of the machines at the end when they want to upgrade to an automated version. Whereas with this, you just buy the automated pack and you upgrade them whenever you want.
Fantastic. Now, this is actually up for an award tonight, isn't it?
It is, yeah, absolutely. We hope we win.
Which category?
So we're entering the innovative packaging machinery. We've also got an award for the environmental award, I think it is. Mostly because we're lucky to have a great chairman, great entrepreneur, great visionary, who really cares about the environment and who's done quite a few nice things around the company.
And so what kind of things have you guys done to gain the nominee?
So obviously with this machine, the biggest thing about this machine really is, and again, we try to relate to our customers' sort of pains and try to understand that there was a gap in the market. So we got a group of people around the table and we tried to reduce the changeover time, so changing from a product to another without cross-contamination, etc. Whereas before it was about an hour per head, so on an 8-head machine it was about 8 hours for a changeover. On this machine it's about 10 to 20 minutes, so it's a massive saving, and again it really helps the customers. And then also with this one is the fact that you can just carry on upgrading as the funds come in or as the products become more successful, and you never really have to throw anything away. The best bit about it as well is that you can get all of the parts that you use here and you can then use on our bigger machine, which is over there.
Let's have a little look at this machine over here, because this is yeah, so if I pop you around here,
so
you want to go this side?
Oh, sorry. So again, obviously, as you see here, all of these cartridges, all of these cartridges can be taken away using that trolley over there. So literally the customer just comes along, he's just started filling, let's say a chocolate product, for example. He just opens up, takes that cartridge away, replaces with a brand new clean set, gets the machine back up and running, and then when the machine's back up and running, he takes the set away for cleaning. So again, by getting the machine up and running in 10 to 20 minutes, it's a massive saving. So no cross-contamination, but also, and it kind of goes back to the environmental thing. For example, we work a lot with engine oil companies, lube oil, etc. And as you probably know, oil can't be cleaned with water because it goes thick. So what a lot of our customers do is they use base oil to clean the machines, around 200 liters every single time. With this machine instead, what they can do is they can have a dedicated set of parts which they use for a specific grade of oil, and then another one, and they literally just swap the two around without having to waste the 200 liters of base oil, which is good for their pockets and good for the environment.
So really multifunctional. Now, you mentioned you'd been nominated for an environmental award. Tell us a little bit about the category and what kind of work the company's been doing to gain that.
Right, so as I said, obviously very lucky to have a great chairman who's visionary, great entrepreneur, and we've got quite a few things around, obviously solar panels, which is the easy one, but potentially the best thing we've got, we harvest all of our rainwater, which we store under the ground in a massive storage tank, and then we reuse that water in places where you don't need drinking water, so obviously all around the toilets, for testing machines, so for FATs, instead of using clean drinking water, we reuse all of that water, and then it all goes back into the tanks, etc. So those are a few of the things that we're doing.
And what do you think the industry as a whole could be doing more of to become more environmentally friendly?
I think obviously that the greatest challenge potentially at the moment is ending single-use plastic, which is going to be very complicated because most of our customers fill into plastic. I think it's really down to the people making the packaging, not so much the packaging machinery, to come up with good ideas of how to replace single-use plastic. And potentially, which we do as well, it's just around the business trying to find ways to reduce the use of plastic. So obviously around our company we've introduced a series of little things to try and help. Paper cups rather than plastic, no straws. We've got water fountains all around, soda stream machines instead of sparkling water. We've given all our employees reusable coffee cups. And just, I think it's important for the people, well, not at the top, but people in general, to just have that mentality and try and end single-use plastic. I'd say that's it.
That sounds like a pretty good approach. Now I know you've got one more machine over here, which I think we've got time to have a little look at. So what's going on here? Do you want to have a on this side?
Right. So with this machine, obviously, this is for a bit more like wholesale. So bigger volumes really. So anything from about 20 liters upwards to 1,000 liters, 200 liters, 1,000 liters. It can really do anything like oils, all the way down to pharmaceuticals. So over the last year, we supplied a number of these into the oil industry, chemical, pharmaceutical, etc. Very simple to use, really. You just move it around. You go and find your containers. You move it around. You go and find your containers. You lock it up in place. You press start, and away it goes. So this one in particular, and it's quite a cool little thing. We've got a very good relationship with Mettler Toledo, which I'm sure you've come across before. They're great people. Some of them have actually become friends as well and stuff. They've lent us the Mettler Toledo kit to be here, purely because on the waste scale applications, we use their kit mostly. We do supply other kits if customers want, but the support we get from them is very, very good, so we use them.
Fantastic. Now, why is it important for you to be at PPMA?
I think, obviously, it's important for our customers to know that we're about and that we're here. I guess from a company point of view, it's also very important because it pushes us to the next level. We always have the machines ready and try and get here on time, etc. It's quite straining on the team. I think potentially the best thing about these shows is what happens behind the scenes, really, and the unity that you see with the team. So yeah, that's about it.
Well, listen, thank you so much for chatting to PPMA TV. Have a great show. Good luck tonight.
I'll see you soon. Cheers.